Do you spend a lot of time in your head, both about the content of your writing and your frustrations around it? You may have heard the advice to share your writing with others, but this can be really intimidating. What if other people don't like what you have written? What if you can't handle their critique? The scariest part about writing is that it forces you to face your fears about writing head on. When I was writing my novel Choice, somebody told me to share my writing with somebody else who had expertise on the topic. And even though I had a lot of resistance around this, it actually ended up being a game changer for me. Not only did this force me to actually finish my writing so I could share it with somebody else, it helped me to create a better draft so that I could actually send it off to a professional editor and finish my book. So in this video, I'm going to share with you some strategies to share your writing safely with other people. And whether you're writing a doctoral dissertation, a book, or any other writing assignment, this is going to give you the structure, confidence, and accountability to finish that piece of writing. So in the very first stages of writing, when you're collecting ideas, that's when you're the most vulnerable to criticism. And it is at this stage that many writers actually just give up on their project and they never finish that dissertation, that book, that article, that short story, whatever it is, they never finish it because they're so vulnerable at that stage. So in that very first stage, when you're really just in the idea stage, I recommend that you share your writing or your idea about writing with somebody with whom there is confidentiality. This could be a mentor, a coach, or a doctor, because at that stage, it's really important that that person gives you really unbiased feedback. They're not biased by their own frustrations around writing, they're not biased by their relationship with you. So, somebody impartial like that is a really good person to share it with in those early stages because at that stage, the emotional support is the most important. In the second stage, when you already have a draft, that's when writing mentors and peers can be really important because they can give you actual feedback about your writing that then you can incorporate into your draft and actually create a better draft to then share with an editor or to finish later on. So in this second stage, you can be more vulnerable with your writing and give your writing to other people to get feedback, to get more encouragement. Emotional support is still really important at this stage, but you are more ready for some real feedback. In the final stages, accountability and structure are super important because many people hit the wall towards the end. And even though they put years of work into a writing project, they actually give up right before the finish line. And so at this stage, accountability is essential. It's non-negotiable. And the good news is that there's so many options now. I know a lot of writers who meet in person or online with other writers just to write in the company of other writers. In fact, I know book authors and doctoral dissertation authors who get on a Zoom call with other writers for hours just to write in the company of other authors, and they say that it's a complete game changer. It gives them that accountability and structure. They're able to set aside those hours for writing and they actually finish whatever it is that they're working on. And these are free, right? You just hop on a Zoom call with other friends. You do need to do some networking and searching to see what your options are. But there are definitely options out there. And they're just, if you go online and you search for writing groups, you'll probably find one that is the right fit for you. Now, you may have noticed that I didn't mention anything about family members so far. If you read through the acknowledgement section of a dissertation or a book, you'll notice that people frequently acknowledge their family members for emotional support or editing. And that's wonderful if you have somebody like that in your family, but not everybody does. And one of the messages of this video is that you don't necessarily need to have somebody in your family who encourages your writing or who can give you that support that you need. There are many people out there who can help you. Now, many people say that it takes a village to publish a book, and that is true. I mean, all the people involved in writing a book, a doctoral dissertation, it's definitely a lot of people. But many times that one person in the early stages can be the game changer. This person just has to give you that emotional support that it is really worth pursuing that writing idea that you have. And once you get into the draft, once you start writing it, then you can get support from other more professional people. So there are definitely people out there who can support you in finishing your writing, whether or not they are in your family. And the support of these people is going to give you the accountability, the structure, and also the emotional support to finish your writing. So to help you, I created a daily writing checklist for you. You can download it at writewithmagic.com/checklist. This is going to help you to create the mental space and the time to actually finish your writing, because writing is a commitment, and the only way that you're going to be able to finish your writing is to make time for it. And the people that I have shared this with have really benefited from it because it helps you to create time even during the busiest days. So you can download it at writewithmagic.com/checklist. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more bite-sized tips to help you to write.